Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be doing an Ally Invest review. So I recently did an Ally Bank review, and I left out the Ally Invest portion of the review, and I got a comment on that video from Ben Williams, and he asked, I've heard that Ally has an investing side to it. Where can you buy stocks and other stuff like that? But you didn't talk about it in this video. Why is that, and is that even true? And I had replied that Ally does have investing with free trades. However, I have not used it personally, which is why I didn't go into it in this video. I would say it looks great though. So I have not personally used it, but in this video, we're going to be going over Ally Invest, what they're about, what I think of it in comparison to other brokerages that I've personally used for stocks and trading in general with investing. So that's what we're going to be going into in today's video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump at the computer and take a look at Ally Invest. So Ally Invest is a separate division of Ally Bank, although they are partnered together. Ally Invest is another subsection of the bank. If you haven't already heard about Ally Bank, I do have a full review going over the pros and cons. Link to that video will be up here. Go ahead and watch that and then come back to this video. Or if you're just interested in the Ally investing platform, we're going to dive into that right here. So as you can see, Ally Invest, Investing and Retirement. This is on Ally's website under their investment section. So as you can see, you can invest the way that you want, and they'll show you how investing with us. Now, they actually made a recent change to their investing platform. I'm not sure exactly when they did this, but they actually used to charge for Ally Invest, whereas now it is offered at zero commission for stocks and ETFs, which is awesome. And I think that really Robinhood has been the platform that's really pushed this out as a competitor to any other stock brokerage or trading platform where you can invest and buy and sell stocks. Robinhood really was at the forefront of pushing that, making it kind of the industry norm nowadays if you want to be competitive. As you could see, a lot of other platforms make zero commission trading as well. Charles Schwab is one of the most popular bigger banks and investment brokerages that actually offered this with their investing platform. So that's nice to see. And they also offer $0 commission on options trading. However, there is a 50-cent per contract fee, and both of these accounts have no account minimum, so you can start them out with as much as you want or as little as you want. 50-cent per contract fee. Now, I personally have zero experience with options trading particularly. So I'm not exactly sure what that means at a per contract fee, but if there is a fee there with per contract, you are probably better off going with maybe a different platform if you're looking at doing options trading, because at least with Robinhood, there is no fees on options as far as I know. So there is a per contract fee here for options, but of course the stocks and ETFs, which is what I'm familiar with the most of, is zero commission. So that is really nice that Ally Invest has that, and they don't charge you at all for it. But I think it's really great as an industry norm that that's what is becoming. Basically, if you want to be competitive, you have to offer that. So it's really nice that Ally did make that switch to doing zero trades. And that's really one of the biggest competitive advantages here, at least that I see with Ally, is you can at least do that. And what's also nice is if you do have Ally Bank with their checking and savings accounts, then you can also open the investing account and retirement accounts, and it's all in that one app and dashboard. So if you want to keep everything in one place, keep it really nice and simple, that is a way that you can go. Now, in comparison to what else they offer here, so in their products section, they have self-directed trading. So for someone, you know, that understands how to buy or sell, you could buy stocks or ETFs, and this is no commissions on any of the US listed stocks and ETFs. So that includes like Vanguard, VOO, or Total Stock Market, whether that be VOO, which is Vanguard's Total Stock Market, or sorry, that's the S&P 500 is VOO, and then VTI is their Total Stock Market Index. So you can buy any of those kind of ETFs or any other ETFs that you choose, whether I believe they might have REITs as well if you're interested in those. I'm not sure on that. You have to check on that, but of course they do say they have the ETFs. So and then beyond that, you know, they have it really for someone who it's not that all that difficult if you want to buy stocks or ETFs on here. They also have bonds, mutual funds, and margin accounts. Yeah, I don't really have too much experience with any of those, but at least with the stocks and ETFs, I think that's pretty nice. Now, they do also offer managed portfolios, which is different than a robo-advisor, which is something, robo-advisors is something you might see on a platform like Wealthfront. I've not personally ever used a robo-advisor. I'm not really sure what the benefit of it is exactly, but with Ally, it's a managed portfolio. It's not actually a robo-advisor, as you can see. So they have no fees, but they do have a minimum here for $100 and they monitor and rebalance the portfolio. I'm not really sure 100% if that's exactly worth it. I mean, if you really have no experience at all, maybe that would be worth it for you, just so that you don't have to worry about like setting it says they set aside an interest earning cash buffer. So that could be nice in some cases, depending on how you set up your trades, or your purchase orders or whatever on the stocks and ETFs. That might not be a bad idea if you really have no experience and no research or knowledge about it. And it's not too bad. I have always gone the route of just self-directed trading, because learning it takes, watch a couple other YouTube videos about stock markets and index funds and all that. It's really not that complicated. So you can learn it, and but if you want to just have that hands-off approach, then they do also have the managed portfolios. Moving on to the next section, why invest with us? So Ally Invest also offers their intuitive trading experience. Their back end basically makes it pretty easy to go between different devices, whether that be from your desktop on your computer or laptop, and then moving it over to a mobile app or the tablet. On iPhone and Android. It's a pretty seamless experience between the different platforms. They also offer customer service very similar to Ally Bank, so you can talk to people and get information on, if you need any help with anything. You could build your knowledge as well, so they have a lot of different education and things like different blog articles on their website going over investment practices, best practices, and stuff like that. Like I said before, you could also get a lot of that kind of education and knowledge off of YouTube as well, but they do have a whole back catalog and library of their own content, which is nice. It's a nice read. I've read through a few of their different articles having to do with more of the Fed interest rates with savings accounts, it's pretty well researched information, which is nice to see that they actually offer that as well. And that's just on their website. You don't even have to have an account to read that, at least I believe, as far as I know. And then they also have transfers, which goes up to $250,000 a day from an Ally Bank account to an Ally Invest account. Like I said, if you already have an Ally Bank account, whether that be checking or savings, they do make it pretty easy to do those instant transfers over back and forth between it, so you don't have to wait for a bank-to-bank transfer, which could take anywhere from 1 to 3 or even 5 business days at the max, sometimes even 7. So it's a lot quicker, so you don't have any lag time in between there, which is nice, although I have seen bank-to-bank transfers, at least in the most recent years, usually 1 to 3 business days, but it can be longer depending on the situation. So it is nice if you really want to take advantage of maybe stock prices on sale or something like that, and you want to get in at a certain time. You can transfer that money and it's ready to go right away. And they also have account protection. Of course, this is very important to mention as a disclosure. So Ally Invest is a member of the Securities Investor Protection Corporation as SIPC. So they do have SIPC insurance, which covers customer claims up to $500,000, including a maximum of $250,000 for cash claims. And while SIPC protects your funds in case the Ally Invest fails, it does not protect against investment losses from the market. Of course, this is an important disclosure to make, just from myself and from Ally Invest. Anybody, of course, they can't protect if investments lose value off of stock market or anything like that. So they have to mention that here with their SIPC protection. But if they go under, that does protect you up to, as I said, $500,000 and $250,000 for cash claims. Ally Invest also has additional coverage to $37.5 million, including up to $900,000 in cash, which I'm not exactly sure what this also additional coverage means, because it doesn't say that that's under SIPC. So I'm not exactly sure about exactly how that works in particular. And then they also mentioned that the protection does not cover Forex trading. So I guess they also offer Forex trading. I was not aware that they have Forex trading on here. So if you're interested in Forex trading, maybe this is a platform for you. Not really too sure on any extra additional information on that. And next we have the select your investment approach. I'm going to be diving into both of these different options. We have the self-directed trading and the managed portfolios. So first we're going to take a look at self-directed trading, as that's what I'm personally most interested with their platform. Maybe whatever one you're interested in, of course, maybe skip to that part of the video. But here we have the self-directed trading. As you can see, $0 commissions, which is so nice. Just thank Robinhood for really, as a startup, just pushing that into the forefront, making that the new level to be competitive. You have to have 0 commissions, which is awesome. So as you can see, you could do that with their self-directed trading with Ally Invest. Now, they also have the market 24/7, so you can research investments, portfolios, and anything whenever you like. That's really available with pretty much any investment platform at this point. They also have the ETF, commission-free ETFs from Vanguard, as I mentioned before. The Vanguard ETFs, they do have that. They have Global X, iShares, and more. So they have quite a large range of different ETFs and stocks. Now, I'm not sure exactly all of the different stock like different companies that they have available to purchase. It seems like they have quite a diverse range of ETFs. So, depending on what type of stocks that you're interested in buying, maybe it's some international. I'm not sure if they have all of those on their platform. You might have to jump over to another platform for that, but they do have US based stocks. So any popular US companies, Johnson & Johnson, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, anything like that you're interested in purchasing, they're going to have that available because it's a US traded stock. But other more niche down stocks that are maybe smaller market caps, you might have to go over to a platform like Webull or Robinhood. It's really just depending on what's available. And then, of course, they have no account minimums to get started, which is fairly nice. I like that they don't have any account minimums. And they even offer a $3,500 cash bonus for opening an account, depending on your situation. Looking more into their investment promotions, this probably does depend on the time of the year, but as of making this video, they do offer that depending on your portfolio size if you are going to be transferring over to them. So as you can see, the bonus here, there's a cash bonus, and the minimum qualifying deposit to receive the cash bonus is $10,000. The accounts are reviewed within 60 days to determine the qualifying deposit. So as you can see, this is a table that they have on their website, the different bonuses. So if you deposit anywhere between $10,000 and to $24,900, then that range is that's a $50 bonus, ranging all the way up to a $3,500 bonus for account values that are over $2 million. So that's a nice little bonus that they offer as a way to get people to want to join in on their investment platform. Now, it is also important to mention that you have to actually stay with them. So once the bonus is credited to the account after those 10 business days after they review it and make sure it qualifies, then the bonus and qualifying deposit minus any trading losses is not available for withdrawal for 300 days. So it's very similar to how a lot of other banks maybe chase savings accounts. I've mentioned that in a previous video on this channel, and where you have to keep the money there when you basically new account bonuses. It's like, yeah, we'll give you this new account bonus, but you got to stay with us for a certain period of time. Otherwise, it's not really worth it for them because they're not going to make any money on people that just transfer it and then just transfer right out. Like they caught on to that real quick with people churning bank accounts, or like it's called bank account churning. So they don't want people to do investment account churning and just transferring money in and out, because then, the whole point of their promotion is to get people to invest with them. They don't want people just jumping in and then jumping right out. It kind of makes no sense for them business-wise. And if you're already trading with another brokerages, they will credit the transfer fees up to $150. So they will do that on a first-time account transfer of just $2,500 or more. So you don't need the $10,000 minimum for this to get the transfer credit. So to get the transfer credit, all it has to be is over $2,500. And then the credit will be transferred to your account. So that's nice because there are a lot of transfer fees associated with if you're going to be moving brokerages. So that's very nice. You usually have to look into the fine print and just make sure that, hey, what's the transfer fee going to be for this brokerage? I mean, a lot of brokerages, they want to credit your transfer fee because they know, well, one brokerage is like, oh, no, we're losing a customer. We're going to charge them a fee for transferring out. Yeah, and then another brokerage that wants to get their business, they're going to offer you credit. So most brokerages do offer the credit, which is nice. Ally Invest does have that up to $150. So moving into their investment strategy section, this goes over all the different costs and commissions associated with utilizing their platform. So as you can see, stocks and ETFs are zero commission, no account minimums, which I like, and they also have commission-free ETFs, no commissions, so that's free as well. And then they have the options trading, which does cost a 50-cent per contract fee, but it says zero commission. So like I said, I don't have any experience personally with options trading. If you do, leave that down in the comment section below, kind of explain that for people. But they do have a per contract fee, so that's also important to mention there. And then they have bonds, so they do it at $1 per bond, and it's a minimum of $10. So I guess you have to buy 10 bonds minimum. And then they have mutual funds and also the select pricing. That's the standard pricing for $1 per bond. And then they have mutual funds, so they have buy and sell no load mutual funds, that's $9.95 per trade. And then they have low price securities for stocks priced less than $2. So if you are into cheaper penny, quote unquote, penny stocks, anything under $2, then that would be $4.95 plus an extra penny per share. So that another thing you might want to, if you're doing like penny stocks or options trading, they kind of hit you with some fees on here. So if you are doing that type of investing or trading, really at that point, you might want to use a different platform such as Robinhood, for example. Now, none of these companies are sponsoring this video. These are just comparisons between the different investment platforms that I personally have experience with. If you have experience with other platforms, feel free to leave that down in the comment section below. Moving on to the next section here, we have a powerful platform for traders. So as you can see, they have their streaming charts here, so you can see kind of how their charts look and how you can customize it to really see like every bit of the candlestick, mountain, and line. I'm not really into trading personally, so I could care less about this kind of feature, but of course, if that's what you're into, then this would be very important for you. They also have watch lists, as you can see, like every other platform. So you can stay up to date on market data, and you can group them as well on different securities that you're interested in. Of course, with a watch list, pretty standard stuff. A profit and loss graph, which is nice to see a potential before you place something. They also have a probability calculator. They have a research and market data, so different information on different securities, an ETF screener. They have options chains, mobile trading. Mobile trading, I like that a lot. Some of this is valuable for some people, not valuable for others. So really take it and leave it. What you find useful out of it is nice. So moving into the managed portfolios, as you can see, by advisory fees and free automated investing. So they have that here with their managed portfolios. Now digging into this, it's a portfolio monitored by them. So no advisory fees, but it is a little bit advanced, so that you have 30% of the portfolio set aside for interest earning cash buffer. So really just depending on what your needs are and what you feel comfortable with, they have this option. And you can start with $100, and then they also have dedicated support. And moving on, they have the interest earning cash cushion to sit on. So right now their cash cushion earns interest at 1%, which is nice, and that's on all portfolio types with their cash cushion that they offer on the managed portfolios. So as you can see, it's like you have your bonds, you have your stocks, and then you have your cash sitting there, which is on here that the cash enhanced option, though, the cash is set aside for a permanent part of your portfolio. It can't be accessed like money in a traditional savings account. So it is not actually like a savings account. It is a part of the brokerage. It's not separate. It's not with Ally Banking. It's with the Ally Invest division. So it isn't FDIC insured. Although I believe that it is under the SIPC insurance. You have to read into their disclosures, of course, to see the exact details of that. The rate is variable and may change as the account is open, which if you watched my Ally Bank video, you would see how the savings rate, the savings yield definitely changes over time depending on the Fed. So, the 1% that they offer now might not be 1% later. It might be higher or lower. It really just depends on what they're doing at the moment. So it's variable. Rate is accurate as of the filming of this video. And so really it's another option they have that's just important to mention. So moving on to the next section here, we have their hands-off investing has never been smarter. So they have all the same type of platform systems, just like the other self-directed trading. But it's different from a traditional robo-advisor. They have a team of human specialists. So they actually have people curating and looking at your portfolio for you. It's It's managed and monitored with the different rebalancing, as you can see. So it stays aligned with your asset allocation and investment goals. So if you're a little bit older, this is probably a better route for someone who wants to have a certain automatic amount of, we're going to have this much in cash, we're going to have this much in bonds, and this much in stocks, and this is how much the dividends would be, and I'm working out all the details there. This could be a good option for somebody in that scenario. And then, so you can view the performance, track it 24/7, update portfolio goals, the standard stuff. Moving along here, then they also have their portfolio choices depending on what you want. So you can have it diversified across domestic, international, and fixed income assets. As I said, this is probably better for someone who's a little bit older, doesn't really want to be messing around with the individual or ETFs. It's not that difficult, but if you want to have that automatic asset allocation that's all split up in certain percentages, this is a good way to do it without having to do all that legwork yourself. And as you can see, they offer higher dividend yields. They have it set up so you can consider different portfolio types depending on the type of person you are. It's tax optimized as well. So they do have IRA options within their managed portfolios, and they have a diverse mix of different exchange traded funds and tax advantage stuff like that. And it's responsible, so you can track everything and only invest in things that you feel sustainable and really what type of portfolio is best for you. So with the managed portfolios, they have it set up in a 3-step process. They have the goals section where you can build the diverse mix of your investment goals depending on what type of asset allocation you want to go with. And then they have the customized portfolio that you get, and you go with the recommendations or customize it to what you feel comfortable with a balance of risk and return, depending on your age or what you feel comfortable with, of course. And then you start with just $100. So that is the overview of Ally Invest and the pros and cons of it. They have their self-directed trading as well as their managed portfolios. Which one you go with really just depends on your personal goals, as I mentioned and outlined inside this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button. If you have any questions, leave that down in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And before you go, if you want to get 2 free stocks with Webull, link down in the description box below. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. And that is all. So I will see you in the next one. Peace out.